Hi guys, I'm out here at the Auraria Event Center where President Obama just came to visit. He told everybody about his new plan to help alleviate student debt. As you can see behind me, the crowd is insane and the energy was a lot of fun today. And you've probably seen a lot of the construction on campus, and one of those new buildings is the new Hotel and Hospitality Center. And Metro's GLBT community brought National Coming Out Day to campus in an attempt to confront bullying and spread awareness. And it's a story of abuse and survival. Two Denver siblings overcame incredible horrors, including torture and rape. I can't believe there's going to be zombies running around Denver this weekend. Alternatively Empowered, the story of New Belgium Brewing and their commitment to sustainability. They preview the next game against the future Pac-12 opponent, California Golden Bears. Colorado and Utah are the newest members of the Pac-12 conference, and they revealed their new logo this week. I'm here at Stanley Lake High School, home of the Gators, where local buzz is all about blind quarterback Rhett Gutierrez. Perhaps you should work on stealing the judge's heart, as that seems to be her only chance at avoiding the slammer. Colorado will compete against several Front Range schools at the events. And now it's beginning to look like zombies. The 6th annual Zombie Crawl takes place this October 22nd in downtown Denver. Beth shot a blistering 54% from behind the arc. Despite the hot shooting by CU, Aggies able to cut the lead at 2 at halftime thanks to this jumper by Chris Middleton. Second half, boom, Burks made it look easy. Well, it looks like fall sports are shaping up to have a great season. The Auraria Event Center was buzzing with excitement, music, and dancing. But the reality remained grim. Student loan debt is at a national high.
The idea is how do we make college more affordable, and how do we make sure you are burdened with less debt?
Here's what audience members had to say.
This is all up, this is for her. So.
I want to go to college tomorrow.
I can keep a lot of my money that way, man.
We are the future.
Under Obama's plan to make college more affordable, he promises that student loan payments could never exceed 10% of one's income.
It will help more young people figure out how to afford college. It can put more money in your pocket once you graduate. Other countries are hustling to out-educate us today so they can out-compete us tomorrow. They want the jobs of the future. I want you to have those jobs. I want America to have those jobs.
The gathering was not without its protesters, but he remained adamant that this proposal will give students a fighting chance at success.
And we are not a people who just sit around and wait for things to happen. We're Americans. We make things happen.
We spoke with political science chair Dr. Hassan about his thoughts on the president's visit.
Colorado has been a swing state, and Obama has perhaps a special place in his heart, because this is the place where candidate Obama accepted the Democratic nomination during the Democratic National Convention, and I think that after that, the rest is history.
Obama's plan was well received by students here at the Auraria Event Center, but there's a lot more work to be done up in Washington. For the Met Report, I'm Simone VonRivenburgh.
While he may not readily admit that he's a role model, he is, and he understands that.
I got your back. Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
I see all the colors and the shapes, but the way my doctor described it to me was, it's like when you're watching cops and they're trying to hide someone's identity, they blur out their face. Okay. So that's kind of what it is.
His world may look a little bit different, but he doesn't let it affect his passion for football or how others treat him.
He wants to do everything on his own, and that's a quality.
Quarterback is arguably one of the most challenging positions on the field, and like anyone else, he doesn't go without his frustrations.
Change the offense from just a normal standard set to a shotgun. So that required Rhett not only to learn new plays and still pass the ball, but every single time the ball snapped, he has to catch it also. So now he's catching the ball and then either handing it off or throwing it.
When I was little, I loved John Elway. So then when I started playing football, I wanted to be just like John Elway. So I guess that's what I've always done.
Although Stargardt's disease has left Rhett legally blind, he has not let it control his life. He maintains a 4.4 GPA in his academic life and is looking to play varsity football next season.
Every week he's got to compete to be on the field, And it's going to be the same next year if there are 2 or 3 or 10 quarterbacks that go out.
And you know, the stories I hear of other people with star guards or deaf or anything like that, those hit me.
For the Met Report, I'm Simone VonRivenburgh.
I'm gay and I understand and respect you.
I am undocumented and I understand and respect you.
But today isn't about me.
Or me.
It's about us. It's about coming out.
Students of all backgrounds showed their support, and State Representative Pat Stedman came to lend his voice.
No matter what your secret, no matter what it is you're coming out to tell people, it's always worthwhile to share a little part of yourself.
A lot of times this is their first experience being able to be who they are, having real open relationships that their friends are seeing them in, and where they're like holding hands and kissing and going through those sort of milestone markers.
We're trying to encourage people to let go of that fear and kind of step out of the shadows on their own terms.
I've made a career out of being, that gay guy that has something to say and wants to get some things changed around here.
The GLBT community is finding a stronger voice here at Metro.
I found a lovely home here at Metro. We have some of the best programs and some of the most progressive classrooms that I've been in. And also when I've been looking around at like grad schools in other states, we're really ahead of the curve.
National Coming Out Day had a great turnout.
I'm glad that.
After the game, we spoke with player Tony Clemens. This is what he had to say.
It wasn't a statement game, it was a must-win game. CSU is a tough team.
This event is an annual community favorite along the Front Range, with people of all ages and backgrounds coming out to enjoy the rivalry. The game was not just limited to students of CU or CSU. In fact, anyone could attend. Fans come out just to be a part of the spirited atmosphere and enjoy the crowds. Games like this are a great way for Metro students to get involved, let loose, and enjoy local sporting events. Although both teams fought hard, it was Colorado that sealed the win, 28-14 over the Rams. Colorado's Anthony Perkins had this to say.
Offense did a great job finishing today. It was a great team win, very excited. It's always awesome when you get a victory.
Around the Metro campus, students chose who they wanted to win the showdown at Sports Authority Field.
I like CSU.
CU.
I wanted CSU to win.
CU.
CSU, definitely.
I like CU, so I'm glad they won.